Good afternoon. Welcome family, friends, school staff, school board, and most important today, the 2019 Fillmore Central graduates. It's an honor to be able to share this afternoon and this occasion with you. Before I share a few words with you, I want to remind you, classmates, be sure to thank each other and thank your faculty if you get the chance, and the people that help you get to where you are today. Today's a time for looking back on your years, growing up with your family, your friends, and your years in school. It's important to look back to see what you've accomplished and what it took to get to where you are today. Your classmates will be doing some talking a little bit later, and they'll probably do a much better job of reminiscing and things like that. But I want to share a little bit about what's next, your future. It's important to look forward also. Many of you have already made your plans for your immediate future and perhaps your distant future. And even if you haven't made your mind up yet what you're going to do, you still have a dream in your mind of what you'd like to be someday, what you'd like to do someday. I encourage you to pursue that dream, figure out what you need to do to get there, and how you're going to make that dream a reality. Then take the knowledge and skills that you've developed and get started. One of the things you're going to learn quickly is that the world is very big and very competitive. People and events in your life will attempt to sidetrack you. You must keep on fighting. Build habits of excellence. You'll be less likely to fall for these distractions. Don't blame, accept and own up to your mistakes and learn from them. And don't stop. There's a saying that goes, it doesn't matter if you think you can or you think you can't. Either way, you're right. So believe in yourself, even if it takes the rest of your life. Work to finish your dream. We're all counting on you. Thank you for the memories and congratulations.
Good afternoon. At this time, we are going to recognize the scholarship winners and our honor students for the class of 2019. The honor students are listed on the back of your program. Students that have received local scholarships, please stand. The local scholarships alone total over $57,000 this year. This is a great reflection of the generosity and support of our families, businesses, and communities that make up Fillmore Central. To become an honor student at Fillmore Central, you must be very dedicated and determined for 4 consecutive years. Students who have a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74 have earned the status of honor students. Please rise and remain standing while I call your names. Please hold your applause until I've read all the names. These students are Jay Beeson, Charity Daniels, Daisha Erickson, Riley Gotsky, Megan Keeney, Joseph Lang, Hannah Rolfs, Madison Scable, and Evan Fiss. Students who have a grade point average of 3.75 to 4.0 have earned highest honors. Again, if you would please rise and remain standing while I call your names. These students are Katrina Burgee, Marissa Burnson, Emily Mock, Caitlin Brinson, Madeline Smith.
Well, welcome. On a beautiful day like this, I'm sure there's plenty we could be doing outside, whether that be gardening, working in the field, or just having some leisure activities. So I would like to thank everyone on behalf of this selection of soon-to-be graduates for coming. So thank you. I don't know about everyone else, but when I was younger, I had one thing on my mind: poultry. I remember drawing plans to figure out how I could house a pair of ducks of every single color. By the way, there are dozens of colors of ducks. After time passed and a few predators made their grand appearances, I became slightly less obsessive with this goal. I faced the reality that having hundreds of ducks isn't exactly realistic for me. I've heard it said that the easiest part of our lives is over now that we are graduating. For many of us, that may be true, and I hope it is. I hope everyone in here will have the chance to overcome adversity and face failure, because this is where growth happens. If you let it, failure will teach and inspire you more than anything else in the world. Bill Gates once said, "Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't fail." Never settle. Always be relentless towards your goals and your dreams. Even though we are graduating from these classrooms, we are still students. We will always be students, because life is an ongoing process of personal growth. You don't need a whiteboard or a textbook to continue your education. Some of our most educational lessons are taught outside of the classroom. On stage, we learn the importance of family and creativity. During sports, we understand the meaning of hard work and commitment, and in student organizations, we are able to lead and influence. We will continue to grow and learn in our careers, communities, and travels, and from those who surround us. My wish for all of these soon-to-be graduates is to always invest in yourself. You are your own greatest asset. Ambition, passion, and knowledge are 3 things no one can ever take away from you. We are at a point in our lives where we have an endless supply of potential. We have the capacity to choose where we live, if we want to continue our education, who we want to associate with, and so many more decisions. Having the power to decide what we do with our lives, however, can be overwhelming. My favorite fast food is Subway. Oftentimes, when I walk in to get my food, I tell myself, I am going to try something new. But almost every time, I see that huge board of options, and I end up getting the same exact thing. Seafood, by the way. There are countless combinations of subs that I could order, but I choose to stick to the same thing because it's easy. The key to ensure we don't smother our sense of adventure because we are overwhelmed with too many options. Embrace the opportunity that lies ahead of you. Growth happens outside of our comfort zones, whether it be by embracing our failures, taking the step from the classroom into the real world, or making a decision for yourself. Take that extra step so you can follow your passion. Once you step outside your comfort zone, you'll realize you really weren't that comfortable at all. As I think about myself expanding my flock, I know I could go from duck to duck and settle for gray duck, but who knows? Maybe next time I'll choose a pigeon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is an exciting day. Today we come together to celebrate an achievement none of us would have thought to come so soon. I would like to congratulate you all, including myself, on making it here today. The world we live in today is filled with many dangers. ISIS, Ebola, global warming, and of course, bad facial acne. Despite it all, we still managed to graduate. It wasn't long ago when we were just 7th graders coming into the terrifying world of high school. Most kids got to wait until they were freshmen, whereas we did not. We were all new to the school, trying to figure our way around. It was a labyrinth of endless doors, hallways, and stairs. I was never a fan of the stairs. You had to learn your place from being at the top in 6th grade to being at the bottom of the totem pole in 7th. It was scary if you think back to it. With each year, we gradually made our way up the totem pole of high school. 8th, freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and then there is where we are now. The big senior year is what we just accomplished. We were the people that the 7th graders were supposed to look up to. I say supposed to because we all know that they didn't and that they thought they were the top dogs. I just want to take a moment to look back now on all the good old days. Back in 1st grade, when we had the 1st grade circus, we were all so cute, and sometimes I wonder what happened. Then in 4th grade, we got to do the wax museum. This is when some of our now wonderful student actors got one of their first acting opportunities. Colin, I look at you, wherever you are, because we all knew you were aware when you were at a young age that you'd be a center stage actor for your life. Do you all remember Solomon? I'm sure you do because he was an unforgettable, funny person. Well, if you remember him, you remember 8th grade. We had Spanish with Mr. Wolfram. Well, the window at the Spanish room up on the very top floor was broken. I think my seniors get what I'm getting at. If you remember Solomon and that window being broken, you remember the time that Solomon accidentally put his head straight through it. This is just one of the very funny memories we had. This is also an example of a classmate who we still remember, but moved away before we could graduate. Solomon was one of many that came and left. This brings me to the fact that our class, even though we're a small one, has seen many people come and go. It's kind of a blessing if you think about it. We have a small class giving us the opportunity for lots of field trips, knowing people on a personal level, even if it sometimes got the best of us. And of course, the teachers know us as a person, not as a number. Now, even as seniors, we still remember a lot of those kids who came and went. Some of us have even kept in touch with a few of them. Our generation is fortunate to have social media that if we wish to keep in touch, it's just a click away. Now, 13 years and many friends later, we are walking the stage. As Whoopi Goldberg said, if you're willing to stand for what you believe in, you won't need advice from me, because you will already be able to handle whatever comes. This rings true to the T. But you're probably sitting in your seats right now wishing I would just get off the stage already. But I have a few more things to you. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to just try one more time, said Thomas Edison. So my classmates, if you take anything away from my speech today, is to remember never give up. Look to the future and grow as amazing people, but never cease to remember our time together. I look at you all right now, sitting behind me, and I see greatness. Greatness is defined not by what it is, but how you make it. As you go down the crazy road called life, remember you're destined for greatness. Wherever you may be at or doing, I wish you all luck. With this, I would like to congratulate you all once again on your accomplishment of graduating.
On behalf of the class of 2019, I would like to welcome you all here for our graduation day. Some of us have been together for 15 years here at Fillmore Central. When we entered that preschool classroom 15 years ago, we didn't know whether to laugh or cry because we missed our parents. Entering those high school doors in the 7th grade was pretty intimidating, as we were just the little runs in high school. One of my favorite 7th grade memories was when we beat Caledonia in a football game. Some of my favorite memories include when our grade went to McDonald's and Walmart after homecoming coronation, and eventually we got kicked out of Walmart because we spent a little too much time riding on the Walmart scooter carts. I'd also like to mention the movie night at Sierra's when we watched The Hangover, and then, of course, the Friday night football games under the lights. Throughout the years, we have developed some very special relationships with our teachers. They are more than teachers. They became some of our closest friends to go to for advice or to get things off of our shoulders. Our class has had some pretty memorable times, and then there were some times of heartache. These were the times that pulled our class together even more. We've completed our high school education, and now we will launch ourselves into the future. Some of us will go on to college or go into service. Others will go straight into the workforce. But each of us will travel our own special path. No matter where we go or what we do, there will always be challenges ahead of us. And meet these challenges straight on with your head held high and your heart wide open. It's not enough to simply try and get by in life. You must try and succeed in everything you do, no matter whether it's big or small. At this time, I would like to thank the Fillmore Central teachers and staff. Thank you for sharing your time, talents, and knowledge with us. You took the time to explain assignments, sometimes even more than once for some of us. You allowed us to come to your classrooms before and after school for extra help or just for a visit. Thank you to our communities for supporting us at concerts, games, and in academics. And thank you to our friends for always being there and for making memories. Lastly, I would like to thank our families and parents. Thank you for supporting us in more ways than are possible to count. You got us out of bed each morning, or listened to us hit the snooze on our phones. You helped us with homework, you paid our class dues, and chaperoned field trips. You were there to listen to our daily dramas, you supported us at concerts, ball games, and our day-to-day school events. You have always been there to guide us, to teach us, and support us in the events these past several years. So we thank you for that. To my fellow classmates and underclassmen, please remember to always see the good in others, take the time to get to know people, and always be grateful and kind to others. Thank you to all of you in the class of 2019 for the memories, the joys, and the friendships. Each and every one of you will always hold a special place in my heart. Best of luck to each and everyone.
Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different? A quote by C.S. Lewis, the class of 2019's quote. We've undergone 13 years of changes. Many of these happened quietly, it was just a natural evolution, while others were abrupt and drastic. Regardless of the significance, it seemed we went through them without even knowing. And I think we can all agree everything is different now. Today, we are all incredibly different from the small, excited children who walked into kindergarten, and our lives are about to do a complete 180. I'd like to take a moment to think back on all the huge changes we have undergone. Therefore, I'll start from the beginning of all these changes. As giddy kids, we came to school with all new supplies, shoes, and a planned outfit, excited to be there with our best friends, learning how to tie our shoes, and that 2 + 2 = 4. We always shared the love of recess, which consisted of playing zombie tag, a class favorite, football, or house. Our years progressed, and so did the curriculum. We moved up from addition to multiplication and tying shoes to researching for reports. We also lost nap time, which I think most of us can agree we would have loved to have the last couple of years. Once elementary came to a close, we made one of the most noticeable changes, of moving to the high school. In high school, we all slowly started to make our own changes. We each found different activities, hobbies, and passions that would start taking up most of our time. Many of us had daily practices and rehearsals after school, which came as a bit of a change when we previously had playtime. These extracurriculars were some of our greatest growing moments, where we stepped out of our comfort zone, led underclassmen, formed new relationships, and constantly made memories. Through school, it seemed that the times could blur together or trudge along. We moved from grade to grade, not realizing how quickly time was passing by, how much our lives were developing. Now looking back, everything truly is different, and time sure did fly by. All of us have created new friendships, gained knowledge, and tried activities. But most of all of us have grown, both mentally and physically. However, a few things have remained constant. We have always and will always share the bond of the greatest class, the class of 2019. The memories we have shared will not fade nor change. Specifically, getting kicked out of Walmart, movie nights, football games, bonfires, or the interesting topics frequently talked about in the hall, which Mensing can attest to. The biggest thing that has not and will not change is the support you will continuously have, both from the students but also the dedicated, phenomenal staff. Not only do we have our parents, but we have each other. Please remember that no matter where life takes you or the obstacles you encounter, there will always be someone from home supporting you. Now, as we go forward in our lives, it seems we are experiencing our biggest change yet. Graduation, the most highly anticipated change. Now we are going forth as adults that will forge our own specific path. Many will change and go from 8-hour school days to 8-hour work days. Others will go off to serve our country. Some will take a year to figure out what suits them best, and the rest will continue their education. We now have the opportunity to create whatever type of change we want to see. It is never too late to make a change. The possibilities truly are endless. I hope no matter where our next step in life goes, we can all go forth and tirelessly work to achieve our goals and dreams, even when it seems nothing is changing. Together, we have experienced countless changes throughout the years. We have grown up, encountered hardships that made us stronger, the lighter times that brought us joy. As we move forward, our lives are going to be a roller coaster of changes. Embrace every single one. Diligently work towards your goals, no matter the outcome, and never forget that your FC family is rooting for you. With that being said, I would like to thank every classmate for the memories and years of friendship, and good luck to you all in the future. Thank you to all the parents, teachers, the community, and the acquaintances for their continued support and encouragement. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it.
Before I start reading the names of our 2019 Fillmore Central graduates, I'd like to extend a thank you to our school board members for your hard work and dedication to our school system. Thank you to the faculty and staff for providing an excellent learning environment. Thank you to all the parents and community members for all the continued support of your child in our school. With the continued dedication of our board, faculty, and staff, and the families of Fillmore Central, will continue to be one of the finest schools available to our students. Seniors, as you are completing your K-12 education, I hope that your memories are mainly positive, but there may have been a few times of frustration. The key is your reaction to this hurdle. Do you give up and say, I can do no better, or do you use it as a learning experience to fuel your passion to accomplish any goal you may set for yourself? Throughout your life, there will continue to be frustrations that you will need to work through. How you react to each situation is a true reflection of your character. Is your next step college, armed services, work, whatever it is, there will be many trials and tribulations. But the key is to face them head on with all your ability, with all your dedication, to complete the task at a very high level. Ask for assistance from your peers, family, and colleagues when you need help. Continue to rely on those in your life that have always been there for you. Seniors, focus on the positives of life. Don't dwell on the negatives. Negativity is a waste of your time and takes way too much energy. Wonderful things will happen in your life if you stay positive and dedicate yourself to accomplish all your goals. Graduates, always do what is right. Do the very best you can and treat others with respect, and good things will happen to you. Finally, I wish all of you the very best. Thank you for an excellent school year. Good luck, good health, success, and happiness. May all of your dreams come true. Now at this time, I am very proud to report to the Fillmore Central Board of Education that these students have completed the requirements for graduation, and I recommend that they be granted their diplomas. The board members would come forward. Brendan Paul Back. Madison Marie Bakken. Katrina Lynn Burgee. J. Ryan Beeson. Marissa Ann Bremsip. Chastity Ann Bergdorf Ristow. Colin Thomas Dolly. Charity Sue Daniels. Paige Lauren Donlinger. Logan Roger Dearson. Daniel David Erickson. Daisha Jean Erickson. Riley Gray Skotsky. Jeremiah James Grabow. Maren Ingebrigtsen. Isabella Marie Jones. Megan Jane Keeney. Tim Cheer Cornet. Erica Adeline Kotek. Joseph Robert Lang. Emily Claire Mock. Kirsten Grace Mock. Amara Jane Nelson. Courtney Jane Nelson. Joshua John Peters. Caitlin Louise Brinson. Karen Lynn Ron. Tyler Kurt Ron. Evan John Ristow. Hannah Rose Rolfs. Finn Lee Ronkin. Sierra Rita Roosted. Kristen Elizabeth Lenora Sager. Madison Grace Scable. Stella Marlena Clara Schrufer. Travis Elton Sexton. Madeline Emily Smith. Evan Joseph This. Jacqueline Renee Thomas. Brock David Hoff Walsh. William West German. Levi James Hahn Yetter. I present to you the class of 2019.